Alrighty. I put your cameras on. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. I want to see if I can mess with the. Oh, Max, he didn't pull up
This
in a
guy's
suit.
in the suit. This guy's in the suit.
No suit.
Max did not pull up in a suit, man. All right. I pinned you guys, so hopefully you don't move.
Pin?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 season finale. This is going to be we have in the pink corner, Max. He's representing all of the teams that have been tanking since the inception of the dynasty. He's carrying the weight of many years of you know not being a playoff team, not being a contender. Definitely
Basically,
the
seven
people's
teams in
champion.
the league.
Yes, people's champion. And in the blue corner we have
Is he?
Mars.
I feel like the people want me to win.
Did the people want you to win? We don't know. I guess maybe we'll hear from some people. Um, but representing the pulls up in a tuxedo. He's representing the upper class, the white collar, the Mount Ringsmore, Mars Asher. He's been here before. He's done it a few times. Definitely, I don't know how many people besides you and Vic and Teddy have like above 500 playoff records. Maybe Madelon. He always wins one. Maybe Madelon's exactly 500, winning and losing the semis. But regardless, here we are. Um, so do we have any opening remarks? We'll start with Max. Anything you want to say to the media before we begin?
No, I'm good. No
Okay.
opening remarks.
No opening remarks. Wow. This is going to be a great lawyer. Um, Mesh, opening remarks.
Opening remarks. I do think that the league consensus is actually gunning for me to win. We could take a poll later, but I don't know why, but I think it seemed. And then just another thing is the Mount Ringsmore. We like to keep it in the family, so that's it. Just the goal of the weekend is keep it in the family.
Okay. So let's begin. We have questions coming in from all over the country, and we'll start with J. Jonah Jameson Williams from the Daily Bugle asks Max, after defeating the defending champion and becoming a new father, will you now assume the nickname Big Daddy?
Only as it pertains to Vic. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So Vic's not allowed to use Big Daddy anymore.
The only when he's talking to me.
Okay.
He has to address you by Big Daddy.
Yes.
Okay.
Big statement
That
from
is
the
a big
Big
It,
Daddy.
statement.
it's the only. Is it his only? No, it's not his only playoff loss.
No, he lost to Teddy
No, he
twice.
lost to Teddy a few times. Yeah.
No, I mean nine finals playoff loss.
It can't be.
I feel like he's just wiped through the finals and then either won or lost the finals.
He lost to Teddy once in the finals. I lost to Teddy once in the finals. Victor won three times, and then I beat Kurt. So
But Vic didn't make the playoffs last year, so I think he just clean swept finals or no playoffs.
Okay, we'll
no.
get the fact check later. But yeah, how does it feel to beat Vic? League villain.
Good. It's good momentum for the team.
Okay. All right. Next, we have a question for Mars. This is from Trevor Lawrence Lane from the Daily Planet. In 2013, your team put up 236 in the playoffs, which is a record, followed by a 120-point performance. Do you think their history is bound to repeat itself after a 195 points, second most in playoff history performance?
It's for sure a concern. I said it in the chat. You never want to score 200 in the playoffs unless it's the championship because you're almost there's a good chance that you follow it up with a dud always. Um, the good news is trying to change around my lineup a little bit to try to avoid that, and hopefully, hopefully, I don't know. There's not much you could do, but hopefully it doesn't happen. And all you got to do is you could you could you could win the finals by scoring 120. You just got to beat the person that you're playing.
That is true. And you did beat Michael Goldstein 120 to 111, I think, in those finals. Um, Excellent. So here
Like
we have
which finals?
that was 2 years ago, I think. What did I say it was?
Goldie made
2023.
finals.
No, I think I beat Kurtz in the finals.
No, it says Goldstein. I just checked. Yeah, I have
Two
it on my
years
phone
ago?
right here. 2023.
I don't remember Goldie making the finals.
Remember, Goldie had a crazy team. He had McCaffrey. 2023, you were the sixth seed. You beat Max, putting up 77. And I also
Yeah,
made the playoffs. I snuck in, put up 77. And then Mars put 236 on Kurtz. And then Madelon put a dud in the finals also. And then Mars beat Goldstein.
Wow,
The
I thought
six
I
seed
beat
over the
Kurtz.
one seed.
that was the Bijan chose just not to play. I feel like that was
He
that
chose
week.
not to play that whole season, man. We know
Nah,
this.
he was a beast, but like he just had like a stomach virus one day,
It
and
was the
and
Arthur
nobody knew
Smith,
about it.
Arthur Smith era.
Yeah,
Okay. Next we have this is John C. Ringsmore at gmail.com asking, I'm not really sure what to ask. I'm usually the person being asked the questions, hashtag Ringsmore. But that being said, do either of you want Kenny Gainwell? And what do draft picks even do? And he also wrote, Gmail stinks and won't allow me to create any more email addresses, so this one will stick. Okay.
Who's the question for?
it,
I guess
I
it
don't
says, do
even
either
know.
of you want Kenny Gainwell? And what do draft picks even do?
I don't even know the question, but I was offered Kenny Gainwell for said draft pick and declined. So no, I do not want Kenny
All
Gainwell.
right.
I'm in the same boat. I don't think I want Kenny Gainwell. I did my move, and it wasn't for Kenneth Gainwell.
Okay. While we're on the
And
topic of trades, Ralph, do you have anything you want to add?
I'm staying here on silent. I'm trying to behave, but
Okay.
trades are always encouraged.
no free advertisements of your players.
JMO is available.
Okay, we'll allow him one. One now, maybe one later if he behaves.
He gets two 30-second commercials throughout the whole episode.
Like on Amazon, where you're just like watching the game and then you could just scan your TV and they ship it to your house, you know? Such a crazy
It's
thing.
turning like into Red Zone. No commercials, and then bang, just four commercials.
Amazon always commercials, man. They're literally a platform for selling things. It's the only reason they want football. All right. Okay, next we have a question for Max. The question is, who scores more points this week, Swift or Saquon? Now we're skipping that question. Not a good question. Next question, Max, how proud was Adele when you told her you defeated me in the playoffs? I think this one came from Vic.
Vic or Kurtz? Big
I think
difference.
it was Vic. I'm gonna double check. Doesn't sign the questions. Um, well, did you tell Adele that you beat Vic or that you beat Kurtz?
Really, it was a 2-for-1.
I'm calling a 20-second timeout. You could keep asking Max questions. I'll be right back.
Okay. It was from Vic.
Uh, so it was really a 2-for-1. It was just beat Kurtz, beat Vic, made the finals. So I guess yeah, she was, but it wasn't like it wasn't directed towards Vic. If
Okay.
that's what the question was.
She wasn't proud of you. She was proud of herself for having a child. Is that the sentiment that we're getting?
Sure.
Okay.
No, but
No?
yes, but no.
Alrighty. Next, we have DeAndre from the Chicago Tribune. Question for Max. Max, I believe this is your first finals appearance in FLDL. What does that mean to you? Follow up, Swift for a second steal, by the way.
I'll answer the follow-up first. Swift for a second so far was not a steal. Almost cost me the matchup.
Okay.
He just decided not to play, but first finals, the non-Ringsmore finals record is atrocious. So it's obviously a bit scary because like the odds are stacked against you, and Mash's team is just insane. So he's got McBride against Cincinnati. He might put up 90.
I don't know, man. The Cardinals kind of gave up
They did, but it would be nice if they benched Marv just for this week, just to be nice.
because of Michael Wilson.
Okay, sorry.
This guy just came in with a 5-course meal.
We got Smash House.
Oh, perfect.
Sick.
Great timing for Uber Eats. I feel like he had all night. Okay. We have a question from Lawrence by Law Bill 1.08 Kurtz here. So, as we all know, I'm the smartest lawyer in this league. I have the highest winning percentage in this league, but I am stuck year after year at the 1.08 and can't win. That was just a statement, no question there. However, working as an attorney, we have this system. The system is called billables, and essentially each attorney must work a certain amount of hours per year. How can we integrate this into the league, but for trades, thoughts, comments, suggestions? What the hell? I guess that's a question for the commissioner first.
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
a
like a
commissioner area.
commissioner. Um, I mean, the way that you could implement it is that someone would be required to make at least one trade per year or something like that. But should that be implemented? I don't think so. So if someone has a great team, why should they be forced to trade?
Yeah. Um, okay. And Max, do you have a response?
Or a rebuttal?
No, I agree to that.
Is there a word for that? What do they call
I
it?
agree.
Okay. No
You
thoughts?
concur? I concur.
You concur.
I concur.
You don't object. That's the word I was thinking
No
of.
objections.
No objections, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yeah. New question
Overruled.
just came in over the phone, actually. This one is from Linval Joseph Beta at Kuala Quahal. Morris Asher. We have way too many lawyers in this league. Do we plan to do anything about it? Or do we want
Yeah,
more
it's
lawyers?
a problem because some of us laymen can't argue with these guys when they get going.
Yeah, the chat's been going nuts between
The
Ovi
chat
and
has been
Ralph.
going off lately, but like if there's a heated debate, or some of these laymen like myself, I stand no chance to argue with the likes of Kurtz and Ovi and Ralph and Max. I don't know. These guys are lawyer wizards, and I'm over here peddling tickets.
I'm just over here building nukes, man. What are we supposed to do? You know? I have to say on the record, I'm not actually building nukes. Question for Masher. What do you say to the rumors out there that you had a cakewalk to the finals? This one's not
So this is the
subject.
first I'm hearing of those rumors, but um, first of all, with the playoffs, you have to earn your cakewalk. That's part of the thing is you earn the bye. That makes it a cakewalk. You only have to win one game to get to the finals. Second of all, is it really a cakewalk if you scored 200 and would have beat anyone in the league that week? I wouldn't call that a cakewalk. Did I play the person who scored the least? Yes. I could have played anyone and beat them, and I earned the bye. So that's what I would say to those rumors.
Yeah, I'd like to add the week 16 Teti Beta roster did put up a 150, so we could have made some noise in the playoffs. Just leaving that there. Ashton Genty is a guy. Question for Max. Is it true that if you win, you are going to be naming your daughter's middle name to Bijan or A-Chain or Swift?
Whose question is that?
I'm gonna check right now.
And does that mean he has to choose one of them, or could be all of them, or
I
none of
think he
them?
has to choose one.
Got it.
Like we don't get the smartest journalists in the DMs, but we get them from all over. That's for sure. This one is unsigned. It's anonymous.
Okay, take it away, Max.
Um, there was some
This is
consideration
from John
into
C. Ringsmore at gmail.com.
here the second question. So there was some consideration of a nice Herbie middle name, but
Okay.
none for A-Chain or maybe a Bo, but Herbie was the only one for real consideration.
Could be a cute middle name.
And Max, Mars, would you consider if you win naming your first child Puka?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Good answer.
If he scores 40, definitely in consideration.
All right. So it
Stick
could be
name.
like a midlife name change.
No, it's a fire name also.
I don't know.
Puka
That's a fun
Ash.
name. We have a question for both. This one is from Marcus Mariota Twain at Backup Lives Matter magazine. The question is, Max has been averaging about 168 in the playoffs, Mesh averaging 170, and we are on track for the highest scoring final ever. Previous record is Ted over Mesh at 325.5. Do you guys expect fireworks, or do you think that there's going to be a blowout?
Personally, I expect a low scoring event.
Hmm.
I was expecting that the whole way through. After also Max, keep in mind he did have 160 last week, so both of us due to come down a little bit. I think it's going to be a battle of the defenses. Whoever it's going to be, someone's going to step on their own. Someone's going to step on their own. Is there an expression? No, someone's going to step on their own shoe.
Uh, Someone's gonna, I don't know.
Someone's going to untie their own shoelace.
Okay,
I just made that one up also.
I think it makes sense. And Max?
Yeah, I am also expecting a low scoring battle, both of us coming off 160 plus and 190. Um, the defense is sure to step up when it really matters. And the offense gets tired after a while. They just drive after drive, so they gotta slow down. However, I still think McBride is just gonna be insane just against the Bengals. So
So
I think
that's
he
also
will be the leading scorer, but it will still be a low scoring
he
matchup, both
thankfully
under
he
150.
thankfully took the week off last week and just decided to only get 4 or whatever he got. So that's very key for coming into this week's matchup.
He's gearing up.
It is, but you had a Puka and Olave combined for like 80.
Happens.
All right.
What could you do? You can't control these guys. They're just animals.
Olave's a good guy. Honestly, I didn't want to trade him,
Puka is a
but
beast.
he was gonna die on my team, Olave. It is what it
How
is.
many former players are from your team that I have, Jack?
That's a Ralph question. Ralph, you look into that and you let us know
It's
the
3.
answer. Okay, thank
So you're
you.
rooting for me.
I'm still crying here. I don't think you guys understand from that question about Lawrence Kurtz. I'm my wife's yelling at me that I'm laughing too hard, but I had to leave the room and go downstairs. Ugh, I had too much fun drafting these questions. All right, that's my commercial.
Okay. All right. So 3. So I guess we're rooting for Mesh. I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Max. I'm not gonna lie.
If I win, it's essentially that you won because of 3 players from your team.
No, because then it would have been I could have won had I not hired Ralph.
Right.
Yeah, I just
Whoa, whoa,
needed
whoa!
Puka.
McBride was given away for free, so we'll wait.
It wasn't free. We got a first rounder, and it was Tet. So, would you have traded McBride for Tet? You probably would have.
Debatable.
Thank you. All right.
By the way,
We have Al
McBride
here.
is the highest WAR for any fantasy player this year. If you check.
Yeah, but if I didn't have a quarterback or a running back, like I don't think I really needed a war. Or I had a running back. I didn't have
He
receivers.
scored 100 more points than the second place tight end.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
it's
the
really
third place
nuts.
tight end was Ferguson. So,
Yeah, but that's how Mash won his other wins is with Kelsey, and he did the same exact thing.
I have a recipe. There's a formula.
yeah. All right. and then you dealt Kelsey to win on Vic's team. So it is what it is. He wouldn't have made the playoffs if it weren't for Kelsey, by the way. He
This
snuck
year
in last year. He snuck
or
in last
last
week of
year?
the season where I started Charbonnet. He had 40 points, and then Kelsey got like that last catch in the last drive to put him in the playoffs. It is what it is. Enough about Vic. We're done with him. So we have Al here. Question for both. How have you guys integrated the advances of AI technology into forming, drafting, creating, and strategizing for your individual fantasy teams? So I guess that meant
Is it
AI.
Al or is it AI?
I think it's AI now. I'm using a serif font or sans serif. I don't know. Max, you could go first.
Sure. I do not use AI at all. Just by watching Jack use AI in his former teams and Ovi implement the AI and look how that turned out for them. I think it's a bad recipe and it's meant to. It's just a recipe for disaster at the end of the day.
Yeah, you took my answer also. I was going to say just that I never even considered it after what happened to Jack previously. But I'm not really much of an AI guy myself anyway, like with my whole life. I feel like I never know how to use it right. So I definitely wouldn't use it for fantasy football, which I don't think it would actually be better for it.
Yeah, they say like artificial intelligence is like the quiz of technology. It's always next year. Next year is going to be a thing.
Henry, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Oh wow, Henry, how are you? Do you have a question for the finalists?
Are these the finalists?
Yeah,
Ralph Sham was in the finals?
yeah. How
That's
crazy! 1
crazy.
year.
It's
brought
like
it
the
on.
messages finals. I don't really have any questions. Could you send me screenshots of the teams?
All right, Mesh, you're on that.
Who has Derrick Henry?
Who has Derrick Henry? Ovi, no?
Wait, Max, you're a teammate with Ralph Shama?
No, I'm alone.
3 finalists. It was a tie in the semis.
Three-way tie. But Henry, guess who the only one who lost in the semis was?
Goldie.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a guess.
That was for certain.
Yeah. Death taxes and Goldie losing in the semis.
Yeah, no. Ralph's my GM right now. Sold my team, took after you, and then Goldie
Did you make money on it?
Did I make money on it? I mean, in my head, I made $100 because there was no chance I was winning anyways.
Nah, I made money on it.
I know that was before we had the whole scheme. But you also sold to morons. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, wait. So the finalists are who?
It's Max and Mesh.
Oh, Ralph Shama's not actually in the finals.
He's just
Nah.
spectating.
Yeah.
Henry, I appreciate for the laugh, bro. I'm like crying laughing over here.
Is that why you're on
I don't
mute?
even know how you thought the three of us were in the finals. I don't even know what's going on. But the messages finals line had me. Oh my gosh. All right, back to the show.
Ralph, what's with all these things of you proposing trades? I think I got one in my email. I'm not even in the league anymore.
I think I was trying to trade with Madeline, and I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'll send you an offer.
Yeah, I think I tried to accept it. It didn't go through. I don't know what happened. So it's Mash versus Max?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who has
Yeah.
a better team?
We're trying to
We'll
figure
find
that
out.
out.
Oh, is that what this Zoom is for?
I have the upper hand in the standings.
Who's projected higher?
Myself also.
Probably match.
Oh, Max, real underdog. Are you nervous, Max?
No, underdog the last 2 matchups.
Oh,
Aside from-
I hold all the
Again,
keys for this league. I have the money in my account, no?
Yeah, you have the money, by the way.
Oh, that's epic.
Oh, is it kosher thing? This is like the kosher money laundering for fantasy.
I'm the captain.
Oh wow. Used to be Ezra, but then we realized he was in the league.
I still have all the money in my account from when I sold my team.
Oh wow. Must have made a
Yeah.
lot.
I made a ton of interest on it also since then. I'm up massive.
It's up to like $412.
Yeah. Can't believe he sold for a profit. All right, Jack, continue on with your thing as if I wasn't here.
All right. We have A question from for Max. This is from Caleb Williams Shorts of the New York Times Games. Congrats on your first finals appearance. How much credit do you give your new father luck to get past Kurtz, or was it just Kurtz being a playoff choker?
It's a little bit of both, mostly just Hurts being a playoff choker. I wanted to pull up his playoff record, but it's got to be below 500. Has to be. It's he can never get over the hump. His regular season record is, I think, the best in the league. And then when it comes to playoffs, he just can't make it seem to work. So it's a little bit of both, but mostly Kurtz.
I hate to interrupt, Max, but I don't think your playoff record would be any better
Max at 500 right now, no?
in his
Uh,
playoff career.
no, I think I'm 2-4, 2-5.
Yeah, but you never lost. Kurtz keeps losing as the 1 seed.
Yeah, something else, definitely.
Kyler Murray should have been on my team. It is what it is. But yeah, so we don't believe in baby luck here on the pod. We
No,
have
because Vic was pre-baby.
yeah, so that means baby luck. But the baby was beating Vic was probably because
No,
the team
no.
wasn't even that good, honestly. Devontae was out or injured, and I don't know if he has any running backs. Starting Kenny Gainwell, like it's not even close to beating Kurtz.
Gainwell was probably his highest scoring guy, honestly.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think Vic's team was so much. Bro, Bijan, A-Chain?
I also put 175 or something.
Yeah. Bijan, A-Chain's gonna be scary. So we have we have stacked running backs versus stacked receivers. Olave and Puka versus Bijan, A-Chain. I'm hoping for a high scoring game. Like I want this game to end like 180 to 190. Be crazy.
Someone pointed out in the chat that we have those guys Monday night. I didn't even notice. That's a lot of fun. For sure, we'll come down to that.
Let's hope
Stafford
so.
and Puka against Bijan. Yeah, I'm gonna be up like 30 with Bijan against Stafford and Puka, something like that.
That's basically
Take it
50
easy.
50.
Take it easy.
I
We
think
have
Mash is going to be up going into Monday night.
I think so as well.
okay. That would be bad for Max.
That means a loss.
You never know. I mean, last time Bijan played on Monday night was that Bills game when he had like 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think that was a Monday night game.
Not Bills. Oh, maybe,
Yeah, when he
maybe.
played the Bills and they smoked them. It was the double Monday night because then it was also Commanders versus
Yeah,
Bears. I remember that. I think I was in Bahamas.
yeah, he had like 250 and a touchdown or something like that.
Nuts. Okay, we got a question for Mash. With no first or second round picks in 2026 or 2027, does the laws here put the Mash regime in panic mode?
No, I don't think so because the reason I was comfortable with trading away all the picks, I happen to have a very young team. If you go line item by line item, most of my guys are pretty young, and the way I'm looking at it, I told Ralph Shaman today, I have two first round picks essentially sitting on my bench in Brian Thomas and Scadaboo that we're waiting on getting a little better or getting healthy. But you got to be in it to win it. That's how it is. So if I have a young team and trade your picks, improve your team. That's how it works. We've seen it's tried and tested that it works. So do your best.
Okay. Mash is believing in the young team. It's like when the Thunder won last year. It's like, yeah, they just won the finals, but they also have so much equity. It is what it is. Quez here. This is another question. We have now been in the league for 4 years and have not been able to conquer what many do, which is a playoff win. Can you please teach and or explain to me what I need to do or what we need to do in order to win? Thank you. I guess that's addressed to both.
Listen, Quez, it takes more than 4 years to figure this league out. Unless you started by knowing how to work it. And it's definitely not in my best interest to teach you. So I'm gonna let you keep figuring it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Um, and yet again, I'm just figuring it out myself. First finals appearance. Um, you just gotta go with the flow and trust your gut in your moves.
Okay.
And by the way, I do have a better playoff record than Kurt's now.
Wow.
He's 1-5. I'm 2-5.
There's no way Kurtz
Wow.
has one playoff win.
Kurt's is 1-5.
That's crazy.
What's Goldie in the semis?
0-9.
Oh, and yeah, a million.
We've been now
No,
how long
goalie
has the
won a
league been
semis 2 years ago.
how long has
Went
the
to the
league been going
finals
on?
since this is the seventh year.
19?
So 0-7.
This is going to be our seventh champion.
Could you list all the champions from the start?
We can. Quickly, I think it's Teddy, Vic, Mesh, Vic, and that's it.
No.
I thought Vic was 3 in a row.
No,
No,
Vic
no.
was
Vic
not
was
three in a
not.
row. Mesh was
Vic
in the
not-
middle.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know
in
if
the
it was
middle, but I
Mesh.
think his back-to-back was the last 2 years, right?
Maybe. It's
I think
yeah.
it was Teddy, Vic, myself, Vic, and then this year.
So one Mash, two Teddy, three Vic.
Yeah.
Out of 10
Yeah.
Out
people.
of 10 people.
Yeah.
The champions chat is still only 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but Teddy has Ezra Dweck, right?
No, he doesn't
He's
let
not in the
Ezra
chat
win
though.
because he never won with Ezra.
He is in the chat. Oh, he's not in the champions chat.
He's not in the
Right.
champions chat.
Ah. Well, Max, do you think you're going to get in the chat?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
What does the field seem to think? Does your wife think so?
She does think so.
What about your
Nice.
dog?
Having a
You have dog and kid?
dog and kid.
How does that work? Do they get along?
It just works.
Nice.
They have the dog teach the kid how to piss on the floor. Like
How old's kid? Oh, kid is old.
the kid is like a
What?
week
No,
Kid's
kid is
like, yeah.
yeah, old. In dog years.
old. All
That's
right.
pretty sick.
Kid is
I don't know
4
that.
days old.
Mabruk. What'd you have?
Thank you, girl.
Nice.
Okay. We got 6 minutes left.
Oh, it's just time down. I'm muting myself.
It is timed. It's just because we're cheap. We want $200 fantasy leagues, but we're not paying for Zoom. Let's see. Question for both. If you could have one player from a, nah, I don't like that question. Question for both. How would you rate Ralph's entrance into the league so far? This actually didn't come from Ralph, but I guess it's a 1 to 10.
Ralph's entrance to the league on 1 to 10.
Yeah, on a 1 to 10.
I think he's been a great addition. He's definitely a pest, but sometimes you have to be a pest if you want to turn something around. He definitely should have been a salesperson instead of a lawyer. Ultimately, he's brought a great comp. I feel like this year has been much more competitive than the last couple of years. So I think I'm enjoying Ralph's presence in the league.
Yeah, I agree. I was vouching for him when it came time to decide who was going to be Jack's co or real owner of the league. I knew he would be a pest, but still, the only way to turn around a team like that is to just keep bothering people and keep making trades. And I think he has a slim shot at the playoffs next year, just
Okay.
by looking at the other teams. Like there's a few. He's definitely not the worst team in the league at this point. So it's a nice turnaround and adds another team in the mix when looking forward a year or two.
Wait, Ralph is a lawyer? Does
Yeah,
he
Henry,
charge
you
this?
better watch what you say, buddy.
Do you charge this league by the hour? How does this work?
Every time I text somebody for a trade, I charge $25. So that
Nice.
interest you've been making on whatever account, just know I'm coming for you.
I hear you. I hear you.
I appreciate the kind words, boys, and it's been a pleasure being in the league.
Okay. So there's a lot of questions we didn't get to. We have time for one more. What was this one from? I don't know. I can't think of anyone. Out of the remaining non-teams that never made a finals, all right, that would be Quez and myself, basically, and Madelon. And let's throw Kurtz in there. Who's winning? Who's winning first?
I already voted for this, right? This is the question in the chat the other
Who's in the
day.
chat? Yeah, but I wasn't paying
Um,
attention to the chat. Okay, you don't have to answer if you don't want. We'll make
you
answer.
hear the
Max
dinging?
answer. Is it in the chat? I can't find it.
I saw a poll like that. I don't know if that was the
Oh,
exact
it's a
poll.
good question.
Anyway, I vote for Kurtz.
Yeah. Okay. One seed.
Um, I I vote for Quez. I think they have the team to do it. It's just a matter of everything clicking at the right time.
I think it's gonna would be one of those when it rains it pours situations where it's like Quez is just gonna come out the gates, one seed, and then just blow through the finals. But needs to stay healthy. All right. Okay. We have 2 minutes left. We reserve this time for closing remarks, trash talk, whatever you want. Since we started with Mesh, we'll start with Max this time. Oh no, we started with Max. You just didn't answer. All right, Max, you get to go first this time. Closing remarks. You're not allowed to pass. What do you have to say to your opponent and to the rest of the league and to anyone who may be watching at home during this holiday weekday?
I'm just hoping for a high scoring matchup. Um, keep it exciting, keep it close going into Monday night. Um, I'm shocked there were no questions about Saquon or my
There
draft
were.
picks.
I thought you wouldn't want to answer them.
I'm gonna answer them. I don't care. There are moves to come, obviously. I'm just can't give the game plan away to the opposition just yet. I was gonna drop them maybe on media day. Still a few things in the pipeline.
Okay. And Mesh, final words.
I'm just looking forward to destroying you.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow, continuing it. Do I have any guys Saturday night? Just going to be a beatdown the whole weekend.
Does anyone?
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Is there anyone in the first game?
Was that the?
I don't even know who the first game is.
It's Chiefs.
The Cowboys?
First game's Cowboys Commanders.
So you have Javonta.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know yet. Had a pretty
Maybe.
not have a
Could
great
be on
game
his
last
bench.
week. Unless he knows something we don't. Alrighty. Thank you guys. Good luck to both of you. And Merry Christmas. Or we don't want to say that.
All right.
I don't see any kippas, so Merry Christmas. Oh, same color. Max, where's yours? Ah,
Oh, there you go.
all right. So just
There.
All right. Have a good night to all. We'll see
Jack,
you.
thanks for having us.
Of course.
Thank you, Jack. We'll see you in.
Thank you, Jack.
We'll see you in the. I guess Mount Ringsmore will stay.
Lottery.
See you Monday.
Oh yeah.
We'll see him come lottery.
How do I end this?